Hi, have a great day everyone, especially to our dynamic teacher, Ma'am Michelle Balansak. So for today's video, we have something to navigate, a new movie entitled The Farewell by Lulu Wangs. This is based on true life story. So, when filmmaker Lulu Wang's grandmother was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer 6 years ago, Wang traveled to China along with her parents to say their goodbyes. But the trip was complicated by the family's decision not to tell her grandmother about the diagnosis. As far as Wang's grandmother knew, her relatives were visiting to celebrate marriage of the cousin. It's not all about unusual of the family in China to keep terminal diagnosis secret from their loved ones, but Wang's, who's lived most of her life in the United States, felt deeply complicated about the decision and struggled to hide her emotion during the visit. Now Wang's has fictionalized the story in her second feature film entitled The Farewell, which stars comedians Aquafina as Belly's Wang's on-screen equivalent. So let's talk about the character of the movie. First is Auntie Ling, the wife of Haben, Heian's brother, offers perspective on not telling Nainai the truth, but it doesn't prove too helpful to Belly. But it does help Heian's and Belly relax. Another is Aiko, the bride-to-be of Belly's cousin, Hao Hao. She doesn't get many lines, but she does willingly agree to move up the wedding date for Nainai, and that made them gather to bid goodbyes to Nainai without knowing it. Third is Hao Hao, Belly's cousin, who has agreed to move up with bidding to Aiko for Nainai. He makes the entire mood sad as he starts to break down during that wedding banquet because of grief and sadness he feels. The fourth is Uncle Haben, the brother of Belly's father, Heian. The one who with the advices of Belly offers profound insight when Belly struggles to understand her family. And the fifth is Lu Jian, Belly's mother, has little rough character and accused of not being sad enough about what happened to Nainai, but deep inside she's also struggling of losing a family member. The sixth is Heian, Belly's father, considered himself as more insidious. She also struggling of losing her family. Perhaps because of that, he tends to be more understanding of Belly's struggle. And the seventh is Little Nainai. She's a younger sister of Nainai, the first family member to be burdened with lying to Nainai about her cancer. And the eighth is Belly, the author and screen equivalent, or the most relatable character in the entire movie. She struggled a lot about her family's decision about the truth telling, which were the doctors told not to. And the ninth is Nainai, a kind of grandma we would all like to have, a terminally ill grandmother of Belly who was diagnosed of stage 4 cancer. She doesn't know anything about her true illness and think she was already fine and healthy. So to summarize the movie and to discuss the details of the theme of the movie. So the story revolves around the Chinese family, and one of these is Belly, a headstrong Chinese-American woman who stayed in New York for how many years and returns to China when her beloved grandmother is given terminal diagnosis. Belly struggles with her family's decision of keeping grandma's illness without knowing grandma herself as they all stage impromptu wedding to see grandma one last time. The theme is about sorrow associated with the impending losses of relatives and the vexed and unexpected realities of illness. and the culture differences as the story depicts culture, the Western and Eastern culture. So aside from knowing just right after seeing the movie, a glimpse about the culture of dying relative in China and how it is differ from our own culture of Western culture. I also got to realize how hard it is when I am in the shoe of every member of the family for refraining to tell the true illness of someone who has only few months of time to live. It doesn't only show how important family is, it's will also make us realize that we will do anything for our family regardless of the goodness and badness it may look towards others. There's so much burdens of hiding something in yourself, but it is for one's well-being. Then you probably go with it, and thus to her, just accept it. Like what's the family of Nainai does to her, keeping secretly about the true condition of themselves is a form of good life for them. They believe that when they tell Nainai about it, she will be stressed out and make her condition worse quickly. They said that it is not the illness will make a person die, it's the feeling of having the illness. So that what they did, they keep Nainai in the dark about her sickness for such reason. So a story is a very nice story for me because it is based on life story and which is very relatable to us. That would be all. Thank you.